The Lakers coming through the tunnel with swagger. This looks like a team that's all set to go to work here at home. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the 2. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Austin Reeves out there with Christie. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Connect, he's checked in for Christie. And James subbed in for Austin Reeves. Pass to Yabusele. Here's Doughton. Now Embiid over Davis. Embiid, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
He gets that one. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Doughton passes to George. Here's Doughton. Oubre outside. Rocket 6. Fades. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Embiid's got 7 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Outside, George. Puts it up. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 8. Outside, James. Davis against Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings around the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. And guys, this team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. LeBron comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Shake Milton in for Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Drummond. Pass to Martin. Philadelphia moving the ball around. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, James, covered by Oubre. James finds James. James, a screen on Oubre. The drive by James. James. Oubre pulls it in. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And that does it for the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Lakers trail by 9. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Connect out there with James. Then it's James. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. James dishes to James. James kicks to LeBron. Off target with his three. Philadelphia leading by 9. Oubre outside. Here's McCain. He had 25 points last game. Martin, the pass to Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Here's McCain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Lakers shooting 40% from the field. James wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Pass to Drummond. Back to Oubre. Connects on the 9-footer. And the 76ers lead by 8.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Martin against James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Martin. To the middle. It's deflected. And stolen by Drummond. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Outside Martin. Here's McCain. 12 points for him. Drummond in the post. James covering. Martin wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. LeBron outside. Pass to Milton. Vanderbilt, a screen on Oubre. The drive by James. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Lakers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the 76ers. And stolen by James. Over to the wing. Here's Connect. That 3 off the mark. The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Lowry. Now Drummond. Vanderbilt defending. Here's McCain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And here is James. Over Lowry. And it's James missing. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Oubre. Got a piece of it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Oubre. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Oubre finds Drummond. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Lakers trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Connect with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Lowry against James. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Here's James. Vanderbilt with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Vanderbilt's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Paul George, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 76ers in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Fires from way outside. Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura is checked in for Reddish. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
You never know how long it will take for a rookie to adjust to the NBA game, but these guys have figured it out quickly.
Yeah, it's been a smooth start to the season for them. Look, we all know there are going to be bumps in the road as the other teams adjust. And let's swing it back around to talk about our game. It was the Joel Embiid show in that first half.
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots,
playing with great confidence. You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Cadet comes in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Christie. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Oubre's checked in, taking a look at the 76ers. Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Abusele out there with Embiid. And it's McCain in at the point. On the wing, James. Out to the wing. Vanderbilt kicks to James. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Oubre with the steal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Philadelphia also making some changes. Caleb Martin comes in for Yabusele. And Martin is in for George. Pass to connect. Kicks it out to James. And here is Davis. Oubre with the steal. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Outside Martin. At the top of the key, Embiid. Milton against Oubre. 6 to shoot. He gets it in there. Oubre's got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. cashing in inside.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Davis. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. Loads it up for Davis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And checking out some stats for Davis. Coming off a terrific season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year. 12 rebounds and almost 2.5 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim.
Milton the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Milton. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's James. Davis against Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Back to James. No good again that time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton against Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. From deep 3-point territory. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, James. Pass to Davis. Now here's Milton. Back to Davis. Over Drummond. And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here.
Lakers trail by 14. They've got James. Connect out there with James. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Toure in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Knocks it loose and stolen by Drummond. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oubre, no one around him. Offensive rebound. And it's Martin missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
James. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 14. And the call will be against Bronny James. That's his first foul. Free throw good, Davis.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Pass to Drummond. Outside, Martin. And a deep 3 from Lowry. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Oubre. Drummond with a screen on James. Stolen by Connect. And here they come. And here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
George against James. George, no good. Lakers trail by 9. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oubre with the steal. Shot on the wing. And there's Paul George on the assist by Oubre. Oubre has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Martin with the screen for George. Pass to Lowry. Oubre on the wing. 5 to shoot. And it's good, 2 points. Oubre has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oubre not taking no for an answer there was not going to be denied. Right through the defender.
LeBron against George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Lowry kicks to George. From 13, Lakers with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
George, no good. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Back to James. James absolutely owning the inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Connect. And Connect slams it in.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Now Lowry. Embiid the screen. Pass to McCain. Just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Vanderbilt a screen on Lowry. James. And James throws it down.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Lowry from outside gets it to go from beyond the arc.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
James, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Oubre passes to Embiid. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Embiid, no good. Lakers trail by 6. LeBron passes to Reeves. James left side. On the wing, James. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Lowry kicks to Oubre. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
James looking around. James with a powerful jam.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Pass to Embiid, and stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Right block shot. Oubre against James. James outside. Back to James. Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Embiid. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And James wants to help however he can. I like seeing him hustle on the offensive glass.
The 76ers leading. Here's McCain. Inside. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers on the break. Ahead to tie it up. And LeBron with the layup. James has got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Lowry finds Oubre. They set the pick. A three-pointer off the mark.
all the time in the world to get that one off.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. He takes it in. LeBron outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to McCain. Lowry kicks to Yabusele. The strength of Embiid on display.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Here with Anthony Davis. AD, gritty win. What was the difference?
Grit, grind. Came out in the second half with a lot of energy, a lot of force. Coach got on us about not playing with force. They were catching the ball too easy, wherever they wanted, and they were denying us. So for us, we had to come out in the second half with a lot more energy, a lot more force on the defensive end. We did that, able to come out with the win.
Yeah, you really made it hard for him, AD. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, LeBron James.